Good morning. Here is the news at 10. First, the highlights. Lagos State Governor urges professionals to strengthen procurement systems for transparency. United States pledges stronger trade and investment ties with Nigeria. On the foreign scene, Zambia declares national mourning for late former President Edgar Lungu. And in sport, Nigeria's female Yellow Greens defeat Cameroon by 104 runs at Kwibuka T20 cricket tournament. Now the details. I am Dele Agadumo. Lagos State Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu has called on professionals and stakeholders to strengthen the country's procurement systems for better governance and transparency. The governor made the call during a visit by top officials from the Chartered Institute of Procurement and Supply, CIPS, at Lagos House Marina. Speaking during the visit, Governor Sanwo-Olu said Lagos has long championed a transparent and well-structured procurement process, stressing that the state has gathered valuable experience and is ready to share globally. He emphasized the need to continuously deepen capacity and competence in procurement to ensure efficient and accountable governance. On his part, the Global Chief Executive Officer of CIPS, Ben Farrell, pledged the Institute's support in building capacity across Nigeria. He announced plans to establish a permanent presence in the country to work with both public and private sectors. The Parastatals Monitoring Office, PMO, has held its annual Parastatals Interface Seminar for all Chief Executive Officers, heads of parastatal agencies and government-owned companies in Lagos State to enhance interagency collaboration, improve strategic leadership, and foster a unified approach among Lagos State's public institutions. The year 2025 Parastatals Interface Seminar, Paraface, themed Interagency Challenges, Management and Thinking Exploration and Leadership Strategies, was held at Alausa. According to the Permanent Secretary, Parastatals Monitoring Office, Adetutu Shosaya, the seminar was organized to enhance interagency cooperation across the state's public service, which is key to the progress of Lagos State. Oshosanya described the seminar as a timely intervention to address persistent challenges affecting service delivery, which aims at strengthening capacity for the implementation of the Themes Plus agenda to envision a greater Lagos driven by inclusion and impact. Officials of the Lagos State Primary Health Care Board, led by the Director of Health Education and Health Promotion Services, Adeshola Honfo, has paid a courtesy visit to the chairman of the Christian Association of Nigeria, CAN, Lagos State Chapter, Stephen Adebite. The visit aimed to strengthen collaboration between the health sector and faith-based organizations in addressing public health challenges, particularly the persistent myths and misconceptions surrounding immunization. Honfo emphasized the critical role of religious leaders in shaping public opinion and fostering community trust in health initiatives, while soliciting the support of the CAN chairman and the wider Christian community in Lagos to help dispel misinformation and promote accurate knowledge about the safety and benefits of immunization, especially for children. In his response, Adebite commended the board for its proactive efforts and assured them of CAN's commitment to supporting public health campaigns, reiterating the importance of partnership between religious institutions and government agencies in safeguarding the health and well-being of citizens. The federal government has declared Thursday, June 12, a public holiday to mark this year's Democracy Day. A statement issued by the Permanent Secretary of the Ministry of Interior, Magdalene Adjani, said the declaration was made by the Minister of Interior, Olubunmi Tunji-Ojo, on behalf of the federal government. Tunji-Ojo congratulated Nigerians on 26 years of uninterrupted democratic rule, describing June 12 as a symbol of Nigeria's ongoing journey towards justice, peace, and national unity. He praised the resilience and courage of Nigerians over the years and reaffirmed the current administration's commitment to democratic values under the renewed hope agenda. He added that democracy must remain open to growth and must reflect the freely expressed will of the people in shaping Nigeria's future. The FCT Emergency Management Department has issued a weather alert warning of thunderstorms and heavy rains expected in the Federal Capital Territory and neighboring states starting Sunday evening. According to the agency, the weather warning follows an advisory from the Nigeria Meteorological Agency. Thunderstorms and rainfall are expected over parts of the FCT as well as in Kwara, Benue, and Plateau State. Acting Director General of the department, Abdulrahman Mohammed, urged residents to take precautions, especially by avoiding driving through flood-prone areas or pools of water. The weather alert continues into Monday, June 9, with morning thunderstorms expected across the FCT, Niger, Kogi, and Nasarawa State. On Tuesday, similar evening storms are forecast for the FCT, Nasarawa, Benue, and Plateau states. The department also reminded residents to dial the toll-free emergency number 112 in the event of any emergency. Now to the rest of the stories. The United States has reaffirmed its commitment to deepening trade and investment ties with Nigeria, describing the country as a key economic partner in Africa. United States Ambassador to Nigeria, Richard Mills, made the remarks in Lagos during a policy address at the Lagos Business School, themed toward a robust U.S.-Nigeria commercial and investment partnership. Mills revealed that two-way trade between the U.S. and Nigeria reached about $13 billion in 2024, making Nigeria the second-largest U.S. trade partner on the continent. He noted that U.S. foreign direct investment in Nigeria hit $6.5 billion in 2023, up by 5.5% from the previous year. The envoy said the U.S. is shifting its Africa strategy under President Donald Trump's administration with a focus on commercial diplomacy and long-term prosperity. He also highlighted the deep personal and cultural ties between both nations, with over 750,000 Nigerians living in the U.S. The managing director of the Nigerian Railway Corporation, NRC, Kayode Okwefa, says the Kano-Maradi Railway project is vital to improving food security in Nigeria and across West Africa. Okwefa highlighted the strategic importance of linking Nigeria to the Niger Republic by rail. He said mobility is central to the food supply chain and any disruption to logistics undermines food security. Quoting the African Union's Agenda 2063, Okwefa noted that African nations are encouraged to connect with landlocked neighbors like Niger, which holds significant agricultural potential. He explained that Nigeria and West Africa's food security in cereals and livestock is strongly tied to Maradi in Niger Republic, and emphasized the role of logistics, particularly rail, in ensuring food gets to where it is needed. Kano State government has expressed sympathy to traders affected by the fire outbreak at the Farm Center GSM Market on Salah Day, promising to support the recovery efforts. The fire, which tore through Dan Sulaika Plaza, one of the busiest sections of the road, destroyed shops dealing in phones, accessories, and computer gadgets. Losses are estimated to be millions of naira. Kano State Deputy Governor Aminu Gwazo described the incident as a heavy blow to the state's economy. In a statement released by his spokesperson, Gwaza said the fire was especially painful as it occurred during Eid al-Kabir, a peak period for business. He assured victims that the government under Governor Abba Yusuf is already exploring ways to support those affected. And now to foreign news, Zambia has declared a 7-day national mourning period following the death of former President Edgar Lungu, who passed away on Thursday in South Africa at the age of 68. The Zambian government announced the mourning period will run from June 8 to 14, with all national flags flying at half-mast and entertainment events suspended. Lungu, who led the Southern African country from 2015 to 2021, died while receiving specialized treatment in Pretoria for a recurring esophageal condition known as achalasia. Secretary to the Cabinet, Patrick Kangwa, confirmed that President Hakainde Hichilema has granted Lungu a state funeral. His body is expected to arrive in Zambia on Wednesday, with Belvedere Lodge in Lusaka designated as the official place of mourning. Lungu's death marks the passing of Zambia's sixth president and a key figure in the country's recent political history. In our sport, Nigeria's female Yellow Greens has delivered a dominant performance by thrashing Cameroon by 104 runs in the 2025 Kwibuka Women's T20 tournament in Rwanda. Playing at Gahanga Cricket Stadium 2, the Nigerian team chose to bat first and posted an impressive 140 runs for 4 wickets in 20 overs. Star batter Salome Sunday led the attack with a rapid unbeaten 53 off 36 balls, supported by Esther Sandys 23 and Kendi Amusa's 19. In reply, Cameroon struggled from the start, managing just 36 runs for 6 wickets in 9 overs. Kendi Amusa starred with the ball as well, taking 2 wickets for just 4 runs in her 2 overs. Lilian Ude and Rukayat Abdurazak also picked up a wicket each in a tight bowling effort. And the 104 runs win marks Nigeria's second victory of the tournament. With 5 matches played, Nigeria now sits 5th on the table, with 4 points narrowly outside the semi-final qualification zone. And that ends our news at 10. Just before we go, ensure the registration mark on your vehicle is clear and visible at all times. You can follow us and like all our various social media platforms: X at Traffic Radio 961, Facebook Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM, Instagram Lagos Traffic Radio 961. Subscribe and watch the news and programs live on YouTube at Traffic Radio 961. You can also visit our website www.trafficradio961.ng. Did you know that the Sanwo-Olu administration supported 152 businesses and persons in the tech ecosystem under the Lagos Innovate program? You can get more details on the Lagos State Government website. To end the news are the highlights of the major stories. Lagos State Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu has called on professionals and stakeholders to strengthen the country's procurement systems for better governance and transparency. The United States has reaffirmed its commitment to deepening trade and investment ties with Nigeria, describing the country as a key economic partner in Africa. We also told you that Zambia has declared a 7-day national mourning period following the death of former President Edgar Lungu, who passed away on Thursday in South Africa at the age of 68. And in sport, Nigeria's female Yellow Greens has delivered a dominant performance by thrashing Cameroon by 104 runs in the 2025 Kwibuka Women's T20I tournament in Rwanda. For contact with the newsroom, send a message to info@trafficradio961.ng. That is news broadcast compiled by Aderayo Iduwolaya. I am Dele Agadumo. Good morning. Thank you for listening.